All right, obviously, I need to make a video about the most obvious whopper the Lord put on me today. The hot gate has just gotten a lot hotter, potentially. I'm not kidding. I was told this to my face today, and it's probably from God. I was told that at the hot gates that I'm talking about in my videos, the hot gates, the newly appointed president-elect may be there. I'm not kidding. If this is true, and God has foreseen this, if this is true, things that the hot gates just became the hottest gates of all time. It just got a lot hotter. A lot hotter. That's why God's bringing Sunfire. It's going to get hot. Sunfire's going to make it even hotter. Yep. Speaking of that, I don't know. If the Lord allows for Sunfire to go as well, oh man, it's going to be the hottest thing ever. The hottest. Literally the hottest. The president will be there at the hot gates. He may be there. I'm not kidding. It's more serious now. I wasn't planning on a president being there at all. But I forgot. This. The newly appointed president-elect is a huge supporter and backing of Israel. So the potential of him being there is high. I forgot about that. Bishop told me that and I forgot. So I'm like, oh man, this has gotten a lot hotter. And the guy that was talking to me, he knows Bishop. Because him and I were helping Bishop put together the Survivor from Israel event. You know, him and I, he was there helping Bishop as well. He's the one that's like, Trump will probably be there. I'm like, oh man, this changes the game. It does. It changes the game. It does. Man. We have to be even more sharp now. No cell phones. No cell phones for any of us that go in on our bodies. No cell phones. We have to be sharp the whole time. No distractions. I don't care. We're not even bringing in cell phones that are turned off. They will not be on our body at all. Even more so now. We have to really be paying attention. I'm not kidding. This is serious. We can't be playing video games on a phone while the pro-Israel thing's going. We can't. We have to be more sharp than anybody. We do. Me, Sunfire, Gambit, Storm. We have to be sharp. We have to be sharp. We do. Maybe Rogue will be there. Maybe Beast. I don't know. He hasn't given me yes or no. So I don't know. Even Exodus may come with us. The loyal soldier, for one of the most loyal soldiers that Jesus has that I've seen up close. Even Exodus may come with me and Sunfire as extra, you know what I'm saying, as more experienced. He's been walking with God way longer than the both of us, you know what I'm saying. even Sunfire's been walking with God longer than me. And he's younger than me. Yep. So. But Gambit, you've seen Sunfire. He's in the photo with me and Chuck Liddell. That's Sunfire. So, just so you know what he looks like. So you're not caught off surprise. Oh, who's Sunfire? What does he look like? He's in that photo. So, and if you're okay with him, saving on motel money for God, much appreciated. If you're accepting of me and Sunfire, of the date. Me and Sunfire, we'll sleep on the floor. We don't care. We're there to do God's will. That's it. We're not there for vacation, as you know. Unless you want to play cards for a bit with me and Sunfire, we'll play cards with it. But other than that, it's serious. It's the Lord's will. We're not there to mess around. We'll sleep on your floor. That, you know what I'm saying? And then go to work for God from there. So, So anyways, man, that adds a whole nother element. Obviously, that adds a whole nother element. Maybe I'll wear my Ultimate Warrior shirt. You know how Trump was on, WWE himself? Maybe I'll wear this. He'd be like, hey, wrestling fan. Like, yeah. I know you were part of the wrestling show, Mr. Donald. I know you were. What do you think about Ultimate Warrior? Maybe I'll wear my Ultimate Warrior shirt for Donald Trump. I can't believe it. I talk trash about this is what makes it even more awkward. I talk trash about Trump in a old video. Now God's making me come full circle until I'm face to face with Trump, and I have to apologize to his face. Like, yeah. I'm like, hey, Mr. President, hopefully you never saw that video, but I apologize anyway. God bless America. God bless America. Oh, man. I really have to swallow my pride. I really have to swallow. God does that to me sometimes. He does. Someone that I'm like, talking trash about. Whoever it may be, he'll have me run into them again. Yep. And make it very awkward. Like, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, nice day outside, God does that. He does. Because God watches me, He knows everything about me, and He knows what I say at videos and what I don't say at videos. So He'll have me run into somebody, I'm talking crap about. Even in my own mind, I'm talking crap about them. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it may be. We all do it, No one's a saint. We talk crap about people in our mind, like, I'm no exception. God will, because God can read God knows my thoughts. He does. He'll have me run into somebody that I'm talking trash about in my mind. That's how good God is. That's how good He is. Oh, hey. I wasn't talking trash in my mind about you just a second ago. Yeah, all the trash talk that people type at me in the comments, I do that too, but in my mind. Like, oh, I talk trash. They don't know. They're not mind readers. But God is. God can knows your thoughts. He does. As fast as your thoughts are, God knows your thoughts in real time. And it'll shock you in real time. Like, oh, God knew I was thinking about that. And He's that good. Scary. Scary. Yep. No one gets away with anything. Not even their thoughts. No one even gets away with their thoughts with God. I'm not kidding. Man. Not even my thoughts are safe. Not even my thoughts are safe. God knows my thoughts. Not sure how that got on this tangent. But it's mainly about the big news in my face. This whole time I'm thinking, oh, we're going to be outside of D.C., which it is. We're outside D.C. We're outside of D.C. And the Hot Gates is outside D.C. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The president may be there. Doesn't matter. The president may still be there, even though it's outside of D.C. I'm like, It's getting so hot. It's not even funny. It's getting so hot. I wish it was, because it's cold right now. Make it hot right now. But yeah, it's serious. The reason why it's even hotter, I don't know if I said this in the video yet. I assume, as many others have assumed, just like when JFK was president, the Secret Service was traitor against him. I think the same thing. Well, I know. That's why it's even heavier situation. The Secret Service has gone traitor against the president-elect. I'm not kidding. Yeah, they made mistakes that like an 11-year-old wouldn't make. I'm not kidding. An untrained 11-year-old would not have made the mistakes that the Secret Service made when it comes to the president-elect. I'm not kidding. That's why it's even more serious. You know what I mean? They're turncoats, just like with JFK. Same thing, same scenario, which makes sense because he's pro-Israel. Yep. Everybody else isn't. Everybody else isn't. That's why it's the Hot Gates. Even domestic is against pro-Israel. Even domestic. Sworn to protect, have turncoat against the pro-Israel elect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We may be defending against all sorts of people. So that's why we gotta stay sharp. Defending against Hamas, defending against traitors in Kufa, defending against traitors among Christians. Traitors in the, that are sworn to protect the president-elect. Traitors in that department. Traitors all around. Traitors all around. Allowing the lone gunman scenario. Just allowing the lone gunman scenario. The Lee Harvey Oswald. Let's just allow it to happen. Magic. Then let's silence the lone gunman the next day. You know how that story goes. Yep. They'll probably try to set me up, but I'll have witnesses. That's why I'm going with soldiers, loyal to Jesus. That's why. I'll have many witnesses. Many. Yeah. I'm not just going to go there with just Joe Schmoes. I'm not. So, I've seen Sunfire up close. He's legit. He's legit servant for Jesus. Soldier and servant for Jesus. He's legit. So, not only is he cleared by Jesus, he's cleared by me as well, firsthand, being around him. He's more loyal to Jesus than I am at this time. He's more loyal. That's how legit Sunfire is. I'm not kidding. Bad life stray. So, but anyways, I just had to lay the heaviness. I'm like, man, This has just got a lot hotter. Not Watergate. Not Watergate, like cold. Hot gates. Hot gates. Hot gates, not Watergate. Not water. Hot. Super hot. Oh, man. But yeah, when I was told that, I'm like, are you kidding me? I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that. That being there. I thought the president would be away during this event. I thought the president would be away. That may not be the case. This may be full combat. Full combat. Yep. Full combat. You know what I'm saying? Full combat. We see a Secret Service go trader, we tackle them. Yep. Yeah, if we see it happening, we got to. We got to protect the president. We do, you know. The Lord has spoken. We protect him, you know. So if we see a turncoat, you know, or a lone gunman, that gets blamed later on. But we see with our eyes. We see with our eyes something not right. You know. Yep. One of the inside guys. One of the inside guys going traitor. Yeah. If we see that, like if we were at the grassy knoll. If we were at the grassy knoll back in JFK's time, if we were there, we would tackle the sniper at the grassy knoll. Get what I mean? Yep. That's what we're looking for. Yep. We're looking for that. We're looking for the grassy knoll guy. Yep. The turncoat's inside. Yep. On the inside. Sworn to protect the president, but not. That's what we're looking for. So, yeah. We see that, we jump in. No questions asked. Because as we know, they're letting things happen. They're letting things, you know, they're making mistakes of an 11-year-old. Untrained. An untrained 11-year-old. They're making, mistake. Oh, mistake. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stay sharp. Yeah. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we tackle someone that's about to assassinate the president. That is actually Secret Service. Doesn't matter. We'll take any penalty. Think about it. We just saved the president's life against the Secret Service. Yep. Not kidding. Yep. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like if the Lord commands me to defend the president, which he will, if I'm there, the Lord will command me to defend the president against anybody. Against anybody. Sunfire as well, or anybody else on the team. I will be commanded to defend the president against even those that are supposed to protect the president. I'm not kidding. Yeah. It's no joking around. So, Gambit, bring your cards. Bring your cards. I found some disguised cards you can bring in that look like money. Some cards that look like money that you can just bring in. They always let money in. Always. Doesn't matter what the place is, they always let money in. You'll get your cards through. My friend. Yep. Don't worry about it. So, I'm going to bring my miniature Bible. I am. I was carrying it all day today. Instead of my cell phone, I had my miniature Bible in my pocket. Yep, indeed. They say it's more sharp than any weapon. I'm putting it to the test. I'm putting it to the test, God. Let's see if it's better than any weapon to make me sharp. You know? So. But yeah, if something is going on, God will direct me. He will. He'll direct me. And this has happened in different scenarios. He'll direct me to an undercover Secret Service that's about to assassinate the president. He'll direct me. I'm not kidding. Because God knows the future. He knows what's going to happen. He does. God's proven it already. So, that'd be so crazy, but that'd be so crazy. Like, who are these guys that protected the president? Who are these guys? They tackled a Secret Service that was going to assassinate the president undercover. You know, dressed up like a civilian. Yep. Talk about the hot gates. That's why. That's why it's the hot gates. Because I've determined they've gone traitor. Yep. At least against the president-elect. They have. So, just like with JFK. So, anyways, that's all I'll say for this video. That's good enough. Something to chew on for a bit. Nothing for certain, though. Nothing for certain. I don't know for certain if he will be there. I don't know for certain. It was just thrown in my face that it's a high possibility. So. I thought the X-Men were bailing before. Now they're really going to be bailing. Now Storm will bail. Storm will bail. Now that the president will be there, Storm will probably bail. He'll probably just be me, Sunfire, and Gambit. That's how hot the hot gates will be. Just be the three of us. Just walking in with our wallets, basically. We're just walking in with our wallets. That's all we have walking in is just our wallets. You know. And then just stay sharp, you know. Man, but that sucks. We have to watch for Hamas, and we have to watch for traitors within at the same time. Even more so now. Even more so. Man. This is serious. The guy tonight was like, well, it'll be all right because Bishop's going with you, right? Bishop will be there. I'm like, Bishop's not going to be there. That's what makes it even hotter. The most experienced guy on the team that's been there is not going to be there. The most experienced. I'm like, That makes it a whole nother element. A whole nother element. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find out if I do need to wear a suit or not. If it's required for me to wear a suit to be there, to be at the hot gates. I don't know if it is. If it's not required, then it'll save me money in buying a suit. And plus, I'm not a suit kind of guy, and it's hard to defend the president in a suit. It is. I need to be in my warrior clothes. I need to be in my warrior clothes. You know, if I'm going to defend the president. You know what I'm saying? Clothes I'm used to. Not restricted dress clothes, you know. That's for Bishop. I'm not about all that presentation stuff. As long as I save the president's life, dressing up doesn't really matter. You know? He'll thank me anyway. Yeah. This is legit. This was legit told to me today. I'm like, oh, no, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. But God loves Israel, and a lot of people hate Israel. So it's going to be hot gates. It's going to be nuts, you know. I think every time that Bishop, I think this is true, every time that Bishop went to the summit in the last 4 years, I don't think the president showed up. I don't think the president was there at that. Yeah. Every time the president, I'll have to ask him if the president ever made an appearance during that time. You know, when the Democrats were running things. I'll have to ask Bishop when I see him. I'm like, did the president ever show up to one of these summits when you went the last 4 years? I'll ask him. I'll ask him if Let's Go Brandon ever showed up. I'll ask him. That's all I'll say for this video.